Hello everyone, CaddywhumpusGamer here, bringing you another episode of Minecraft Awakening. Today's episode we are going to be making compact machines, and we are also going to be looking into node bullying with Thaumcraft. And now that I'm seeing that island up in the sky, I'm remembering I want to do a king slime spawner and a blue slime spawner and show how to do that very effectively. Alright, so for the compact machines, one of the first things you're going to need is the forging hammer. And you're going to need to put some stone in here. And stone becomes stone plates. And also you're going to want to put in some sapphires. And you're going to wait for them to crush down. This can be pretty slow. You got to wait for this thing to go all the way back to the top and then come down. Alright, and you're going to get sapphire dust, and you're going to want at least 4 of that, I believe. And the first thing that you are going to want to make is the personal shrinking device. So the recipe for this, you need a Z-Logic controller, which is made like this. You're going to need some solarium. Alright, then you're going to need essence of observation, which is 4 quantum dust like this. You get quantum dust either from mining or from loot bags. Boy, that horse is noisy in the background. Alright, and you're also going to need a display screen and some lemurite. Lemurite, I believe, is found in the nether. Not quite sure on that. Yeah. If you're on the Discord, you can just type ore and hit enter, and it'll bring up a link where you can see what ores are found where. Alright, display screen is a stone plate, one of those sapphire dust I was talking about, and a data cable, which is plates and sapphire. Alright, so you're going to make the personal shrinking device, and then your next step, you are going to go to the dire crafting table. You have to have a dire crafting table for this. You're going to need essence of superposition, and then you're going to need citrine. Oops. And then you're going to need thorium ingots. Always remember, use the sag mill to grind all your ores, because you can get anywhere from 2 to 3 times, or 2 to 6 times as many. Alright, so you're going to get a compact machine. Now they start out tiny. They're 3 by 3 by 3. So we're going to grab those, and then we're going to get rid of this. We're going to put these back in the center, and we're going to put iron around here. And that's going to upgrade it to small, which is 5 by 5 by 5. Get rid of that. Alright, now the next step up is gold. Which is 7 by 7 by 7, which is the highest we need for node bullying. Alright, but I do want to take one of these higher. So we are going to go, let's see, is it obsidian next? Yeah, obsidian is next. So obsidian like this, thorium around that. And that gives you a 9 by 9 by 9. So if we put this back in here and we take diamonds, we're going to get an 11 by 11 by 11, which is the giant size. Oh, and I forgot the last metal. Manulin, or however you pronounce it. I'm horrible at pronouncing stuff. Alright, we're going to put that in there, and we're going to put this in here. And this gives you the maximum size, which is 13 by 13 by 13. Alright, when you put this down on the ground, and you hover over it with the personal shrinking device, why does that say 0 out of 1,000 millibuckets of water? That is strange. Okay, if you look on the machine, or the thing in my hand, this is the east side, machine, new, upgrade, no. Alright, so when I right click on this, I will go inside that cube, and this is the inside of it. Now if I right click, I can go back out. Alright, and you can see it says machine 1 upgraded, no. So the upgrade, if I was to break this with blocks inside it, it would just cease to exist. But if you right click on it with a nether star, it has an upgrade. Now if I go in here and I place down some blocks, let's just say some dirt, like that. Now I can go out of this, pick this up, I can move it, you know, over to here. I can go back inside. And it will still hold the upgrades. Or not the upgrades, anything you've done inside of it. Now this can be very, very useful, especially with node bullying. Alright, so if I run downstairs to my Thaumcraft area, you can see that if I go inside this one I have in the wall, it says machine 0. So every time you go into a machine, it gets assigned a number. This was the first one I made, so it was 0. The one you just saw me make up there, that was the second one, so it's machine 1. Alright, so if I go in this machine, you can see I set up a node bullying system inside of this compact machine. So basically, I have a node in each corner. Now, how node bullying works is, if there's less than 4 spaces in between nodes, they'll sit there and attack each other. And the stronger one will attack the weaker ones and drain vis. Or, is it vis? It'll drain aspects out of it. Now, the problem is it'll sit there and it'll eventually eat up the other node if you only have a couple. So what this system does is, there's 3 spaces between the floor and this. And each one of these has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces in between it. So this 7x7 cube is perfect because if you stick a node in each one of the corners, top and bottom, and then you can just take 3 dirt and go 1, 2, 3, and then you place your strongest node in the center, what it will do is it will randomly choose one of these 8 nodes to attack, because there's a cooldown time on this. It'll attack and then it'll wait however many seconds and then it'll attack again, and it'll pick randomly. Now, if there's only one node, it'll slowly regenerate, but the problem is the bully node will take all of it and eventually get it down to 0 and then destroy it. Whereas if you have the 8 nodes, it can actually, since it picks randomly, the nodes have time to regenerate in between. So whatever's in this compact machine is chunk loaded as long as the chunk that it's sitting in, so my Thaumcraft room, as long as that chunk is loaded, and that's right next to my spawner. So I can just go AFK all night, have my spawner running, this room will be running, which is what I did last night. Oh, you can see it just zapped a node. And originally, if you look on the right-hand side, the numbers there, the Aqua 52, that started out with 36. The next number was 39, 12, 15, 3, and 2. And you can see now they're 52, 50, 32, 26, 18, and 18. So this node is slowly getting stronger. So a good way to do this would actually be, let's see. I need to get rid of all this extra stuff. Okay, the 7x7x7. Let's put this down. We'll go into it so that it links. Then we'll go back out. We'll add the nether star so that we don't lose anything. And if you broke this up and placed it again without the nether star, it would be number 4 now, because it just deletes that one if you don't have the upgrade. Alright, we don't want the 13x13, we want the 7x7. Alright, and we have this, and we have this, and we need this. Alright, so let's go find some nodes, and I'll show you how to do this. Hopefully I can find enough before it's time to quit the episode. There's actually a node right there. Oh, with the matter mover. I had said in the past that I was going to move some Daybloom primes, or whatever they're called. I forget. So I'm going to scan this node first to get the research things, and then I'm going to grab it. And we're going to find another node. I was saying before, I don't want this sinister node because that could cause bad things to happen. Okay, I already scanned that one. I was saying before I was going to get some Daybloom Primus, or whatever they're called. They're basically Botania flowers that, oops, that never run out, and they constantly generate mana during the day. I had tried picking them up before and it worked. What I didn't realize is picking them up works fine, but when you place them down, they become a random flower and just die and disappear. I was like, oh, okay. That's a nice node right there. Alright. Ooh. Nope, that's a wisp. Okay, so now if we place this compact machine down, go inside of it. We can take these nodes, plop them down in the corners. They won't attack each other. And then after we get however many, we can decide which one's the strongest one and put it in the center. So I can just jump out of this like this. I can break up this machine. And now I can go find some more nodes. Oh. Oh, that was a fish. Let's see. Yeah, so it turns out you can't actually pick up the Daybloom Primes, which I was really disappointed. See, this is a pale node, which means it won't recharge as fast. Though it does have 63 Ignis in it. So I might take that one and use that for making an Everfull urn, or Everburn urn. I'll get it right. Which as soon as we get infusion set up, we can make an Everburn urn and the stuff we need for that, so we can have an infinite lava source. And I do have everything for the infusion almost set up. Oh, come on, really? I have it almost set up. I'm just tweaking how I have some stuff like set up and decorated. Oh, I thought that was a node for a second. Well, you know what? Since you're in my face, I'm going to get you, and I'm going to pick up some ethereal essence. Okay, which way do I want to go? That's a tainted biome over there. It looks like that's an open area over there. Woo! I'm going to have fun getting out of this hole. Okay. Never a dull moment. I don't want to pick up any tainted nodes, which actually, I don't know. I could probably pick up tainted nodes no problem and put them in a compact machine. I'm not sure, though. I want to avoid any sinister nodes and any tainted nodes. Though I do want to find a hungry node, because those you can drop items in. They're basically like a black hole. And you can pump items, drop them in, it'll suck them in, slowly gain aspects and get bigger. So it's a faster way to build a node than the node bullying system like we're using. There's a node. Decent amount of water. Let's see, I want this here, and then go inside there. Let's see, can I... Oh, no, please don't do that to me. There we go. When you try and place something that's out of range, sometimes it'll just like disappear, but if you just hit your center mouse wheel to automatically sort your inventory, then most of the time it will pop back up. Okay, let's get rid of this stuff. And when I'm out here, I need to remember to get dirt. I know I'm not using the right tool, but... Boy, that takes like forever. Oh, it's because I'm standing on water. That'd be why. Duh. Alright, let's see. Ooh, there's another node. Ooh, that's got 3 aspects in it. Ooh, greenhouse. Okay, I already cleaned this one out. It's just I missed it on my map because there's actually 2 greenhouses here. So if you're playing on the map seed that I'm using, top right-hand corner, those are the coordinates. Ooh, sinister node. Oh man, I thought this was one. Oh, hello. Uh-oh. I thought this was one with wisp spawner. Come on. There we go. Now I can get out of here. I did manage to find a wisp spawner yesterday when I was running around and grabbing those nodes and things. Boy, I need to eat something. Alright, so at least you know how to do node bullying. I wanted to get a whole setup done. There's another node over there. But it looks like I'm not going to be able to get a full setup because it is time to wrap up the episode. Until next time, CaddywhumpusGamer, signing off.